right. Welcome to Timmy Talks, episode 1. Don't really have anything specific in mind. Just kind of ramble for a few minutes. See what happens, see what comes out. This is the face behind the hands, if you will. Been ripping packs for 160-ish days, 155 I think is tomorrow. It's January 10th, 2026 today. Yeah, pushing for that 500 subscriber goal. Followers, crushed it on a few places. A couple platforms, we're just killing it. Still working on YouTube, which is kind of like the big one. I feel like that one is like the most likely to kind of actually have some reach and some outgoing, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like some, I think I said it okay. I think reach is probably it. Yeah, so I just keep on ripping packs. You guys can probably see some of this here. This is kind of the result of 150 days of packs and some of my own collection. I fire all that stuff off on Card Trader. This is really strange for me. Not something I ever thought I'd be doing. Would be standing behind a camera, filming a video to put on YouTube. It's not really in my wheelhouse. It's very uncomfortable, I'll be honest. But kind of just wanted to start rambling and see what happens. I want to thank everybody for the subscriptions and follows. 1,500, almost 1,600 on Facebook is actually mind-blowing. We're almost at 400 on YouTube. I'm extremely grateful for all of that. TikTok has like a bunch of bots and stuff like that, like people that don't actively engage, so I don't really care. Twitter, same thing, doesn't matter. Like it's kind of indifferent in my mind. Like Facebook, YouTube are kind of the big ones for me. I know Facebook's a really prevalent platform. YouTube is insane. Mostly short form content, stuff like this isn't really necessarily going to get a ton of views, I don't think, but we'll see what happens. I'll start out small, ramble for a little bit. Yeah, this is quote unquote the Lair. This is where kind of all happens. My desk and stuff where I record is just to the right of me here. All the inventory, couple sealed boxes, Tower of Power, Miss Liliana, very healthy, very fortunate, I guess. Yeah, a little bit about myself. I've been playing Magic since around 2006, like original Lorwyn, I think. So I'm super excited about Lorwyn Eclipse. The cards in that set look insane. They look really powerful for all formats, maybe barring like Legacy or something like that. Hexing Squelcher, definitely going to pick up a copy of that. I don't even play red, but I think that one is going to be really good for a long time. And then that, I can't remember what it's called. It's an elf druid. When it enters, you discard a card and then find a creature to put into your hand, and then you can pay 1 to tap it and untap a permanent. I think that's going to go crazy in my cEDH Kinnan deck. That'll be really cool. And the artwork in Lorwyn is beautiful. Lots of well-known artists coming back from other sets. Obviously, Magic tends to commission mostly the same ones, unless they're doing something like brand new or like Secret Lairs. Yeah, so started playing in like 2006, stopped playing for like a long time up until like Scars of Mirrodin era. Yeah, like 2012, 2013. And then again, got away from it for probably 8 years. Came back like 2020, and I've been going pretty hard since. I've started collecting like reserve list cards, and I got a fair sized collection of my own. Well, not really anymore, I just have a couple decks. And then just recently branched into sorcery. I love the old school like vibe and feel of sorcery, and that's a big reason why I love the old cards, like reserve list cards and stuff like that so much. They're beautiful. It's a totally different feel, totally different vibe compared to like what modern Magic is. Excuse me. Yeah. So I wouldn't claim to be like an investor by any means. Like my reserve list collection is probably sub 5 figures. I've got 2-3 little sealed boxes of, like I've got a box of Aether Revolt, a box of Spider-Man. I got some Riftbound. I haven't even played it. I have a deck in here the Victor deck, but I haven't tried it yet. It looks good. I used to play League of Legends. I do play some like video games once in a while. I've been trying to shift away from that, kind of focus more on the content side of things, push out more content, a little bit of variable stuff. I recently got a sponsorship program through Nerd Gear. I'm in talks with another company about doing something similar, same kind of product, like playmats and dice and tokens, that kind of thing. Nothing really super crazy, but you know, it all starts somewhere. Yeah, a little bit of video games, World of Warcraft, League of Legends I used to play a lot. Lots of MMOs. Big fan of like Souls-like games. Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3. Didn't play 2 or 1. Should. Tried Sekiro. Hated it. Was awful at it. It's probably a skill issue. Yeah, so now 2025, the beginning of 2025, I kind of stepped away from what was my normal job. I was a subcontractor doing renovations and stuff. Very labor intensive, work with my hands, learned a lot of stuff, like renovations. Like I do drywall and flooring and a little bit of plumbing, electrical, kind of a little bit of everything, done a ton of roofing. But it is hard on the body, man. It is brutal. And I would not want to do that for the rest of my life. So I kind of shifted my focus. I stopped doing that job, started doing like a little bit more cash jobs and kind of like all in on the Magic thing, and decided, hey, well, why not try and push some content, see what I can do with that. Maybe I can start generating ad revenue and stuff from videos. I don't think short form is the way to do that, but that's why I'm here, so I can get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, see what happens there. Yeah, and then middle of 2025, I had about an 8-week stint where I was away from home, and then after that, in the summertime, like early fall, that's when I started really kind of going hard. I was like, okay, let's like do a little bit every day, whether it be 1 post or 5 posts, which I basically do. I post one thing on 6 social media platforms every single day, not including any text posts or anything extra that comes up on like Patreon or Twitter that I, you know, kind of ramble off on once in a while, but nothing really major. And I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep going and see what happens. I'm excited. I've got well over 2,000 people like paying attention to the content on a day-to-day basis, which is fucking mind-blowing. Forgive my language, but you know, we're mostly adults here. Target demographic is between 20 and 40 years old for Magic the Gathering. I thought about like Pokemon and stuff like that, but it's just a whole other beast. I just don't know if that would be in my wheelhouse. I mean, it doesn't hurt to learn. I'm a big fan of learning. Everyone likes learning, I think. Maybe not everybody, but you know, knowledge is power. Knowing is half the battle, or whatever G.I. Joe said in the 80s. Yeah, so that's, I guess, a little bit of a backstory. Just kind of wanted to see what comes of this long form video. If people are like, that guy's ugly and he's stupid and I hate him, or maybe we can all be friends. Again, thank you so much for the almost 400 subscribers on YouTube. That is where this video will be getting uploaded, will be YouTube. Probably won't put it on like Facebook and stuff like that. Maybe I'll drop a link or something. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It means so much. Like, you have no idea. I'm going to keep pushing for 500. After 500, I'm going to kind of try and push more of this long form stuff, whether it be face-to-face videos of me talking to my phone or like cEDH gameplay. Really love cEDH. I got my fancy dancy little Kinnan deck here. cEDH, for anyone that doesn't know, is competitive EDH. Basically just like, you know, it's Commander, so it's like social and fun, but at the same time, like, you're still striving to play to win, which is a big thing. Like, everybody likes winning. Not a sore loser by any means, but so yeah, stuff like this, stuff like cEDH content. Maybe if I decide that I have enough confidence in myself to talk about like prices and valuations of things, like maybe collections that come in, because I do try and buy them. If you have any, shoot me an email. Email's in the description below. You know, I can offer a commission sale, or I can take it and sell it and then give you the money afterwards, or however you think you'd be comfortable doing that. Yes, all kinds of stuff I'd like to do. I think it would be really fun. I want to try and make this hobby of mine into, I guess, a real job. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Timmy Talks. I guess.